All right, guys, hopefully this is working. Hit the refresh button here. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So it looks like we're working. And there's the live stream. All right, cool, guys. Awesome. So it looks like we're up and running here. I'm using the native YouTube app. And just making sure everything's running here. Yeah, perfect. So I'll explain everything in a minute, guys. First of all, I want to say good evening, everybody. It's, of course, right now, as I usually do, I give the date and time. And the reason I do this is so people know exactly when I'm doing a video, and also kind of like a reference. If I ever go back to check videos or live streams, I can right away know, okay, it was recorded on this day, it was streamed on that day, this time. It's like a verbal timestamp. So hang on here, I'll just set up, and yeah, there I am. Good evening, everyone. I'm not going to show myself too much. I don't really like to show myself too much on camera because I'm not, I would say, shy, but I like to focus to be on my content and not myself. But here I am. So good evening, everybody. Hello. So it's me, Sky the Universe, aka Patrick, here at my headquarters, I guess you could say. So let's get back to the actual laptop here in front of me, the Google Chrome. So hello, everybody. Just wanted to show you that I'm here. All right, so tonight for this live stream, I'm going to be doing something that is different. This was an idea I had because of fellow YouTuber Alton McFall, aka Retro Old School. Some of you probably heard of him, or at least know somewhat of his content. And he did a stream recently where he answered viewers' comments. He replied to viewers' comments in a video. So I'm gonna try to do the same sort of thing. Now, of course, Alton McFall, aka Retro Old School, he has more subscribers than I do, so he probably gets more comments than I do. But we'll see what we could do here. At least answer what we can here. So I'm going to try to stream for at least half an hour, maybe 45 minutes or so. Before I start, I'll check the chat board here. And by the way, I'm using a Google Chrome. This is an old Google Chromebook, Acer Chromebook 15 CB3-532. This is like 4 or 5 years old. This is a very cheap Chromebook I got. I think it was like $300, not even. I got this at, where was it? Staples, I think. So it's rare that I use this. This isn't obviously a high-end computer. This is a very simple computer, or laptop if you want to call it that. Can't do any editing or anything. If you know my channel, or if you don't know it, I do all my editing on my smartphone, my Samsung Galaxy that I have here, and I do editing on there. I do filming on there. Everything's done through the smartphone. Eventually, I do want to get a PC or a laptop to do better editing, but for now, the smartphone does the trick. So anyway, but for now, I'm doing this stream on this Google Chrome, which is actually holding up quite well. So let's check the chat board here. Enough of that. So we'll go through here to chat board. You're actually seeing everything I'm seeing in real time. So it's kind of like a behind the scenes sort of thing. So I'm not used to the Chromebook, so bear with me, have patience. And by the way, I'm using my smartphone obviously to stream this, and the comments are here on the Chromebook. So let's take a look here. So Zainab, good evening to you. I know you were here earlier before the stream started. We got Nathan here from Rimouski in Eastern Quebec. A Tomato Roblox. He's a member of my channel. I'll talk about that later. Good evening to you, A Tomato. Hopefully you had a good day. And of course, tomorrow's Saint Jean Baptiste Day, which is the Quebec holiday. Nathan is here as well. We got Quebec buff, Mirage. He's in Laval. He's a fire buff. Very good fire buff. He has just recently hit 500 subscribers, so check him out. We got Acid Red Devil. Good day to you. Yeah, looking to the Infinity. Yeah, that's the Infinite. Yeah, that's kind of cool, eh? This infinite view here of the streams. But we'll get to the comment page in a minute. I'll just give you a preview. There it is. I'll be going there in a second. So if you're dizzy, just hang on a few more minutes. Who else do we have? We have CTM Movement Collective. Good evening to you. Yifan Zhu is here as well. Good evening to you, mate. Henry Dumont and Transit Fan 93, Orhan, who's in Ottawa, the beautiful city of Ottawa, our nation's capital. Not that far from Montreal, luckily. So I'll go through some of the comments here first before I get to the video comments. So Transit Fan 93 is asking, are you planning to come to Ottawa to film some LRT and maybe a double-decker bus? Yeah, so I originally was going to come this month, but, you know, because of, I guess you could say, not financial difficulties, but my budget right now, it's just, I'm probably going to wait until maybe late July, August, or possibly September. I do guarantee you I will go to Ottawa sometime this year, and I just have to put a bit of money aside to do that. Ottawa has, of course, the O train, has some cool buses, and it's sort of like a little cousin of Montreal if you think about it. It's a really cool city. So yeah, definitely I'm going to come to Ottawa. And of course, Ottawa, I know I also mentioned I would like to check out an Ottawa 67 hockey game eventually. It's a junior hockey game. So yeah, for sure, I'm definitely going to come to Ottawa eventually. I'll let you know beforehand. And yeah, for sure, A Tomato. Yeah, Ottawa is definitely closer to Montreal than Quebec City. Doing good, Henry Dumont. Doing great. Hopefully you're doing well as well. And the thing is, I'm using this thing here. I don't have an actual mouse for this, so it's kind of a bit awkward to use. And also, the Chrome system is not like a Windows laptop, so it's kind of weird to get used to. So sorry about that, guys. Alta McFall do a collab. Yeah, I'd like to eventually do one. I know we were talking about it last year. Yeah, I'd love to do that eventually with him. STM laptop. Like that one. Go back up here. I think that's pretty much all the comments for this. Everyone's saying hi. Hello back to you. Yeah, so I think I'm all caught up. I'll just catch up here while I was catching up to the stuff that I missed. Am I planning to go? Well, here, first of all, Orhan Transit Fan 93, I might come to Montreal sometime in July. He won't know until a day before. So yeah, that's fine. You know, just message me or whatever. We definitely could hook something up there, a meeting or collaboration. Of course, Transit Fan 93, if I recall, used to live here in Montreal. He has quite a few transit videos on his channel of Montreal. Now he's in Ottawa. He settled down in Ottawa and has now a lot of Ottawa content, so that's good for him. Really cool to see the diversity. Nathan, am I planning to do something in Rimouski or Saguenay? Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, I want to do as many places around here as I can. Obviously, it's easier to go to Ottawa or Quebec City than, let's say, Rimouski. But certainly I do want to go there someday. And of course, the Saguenay-Lac-Saint-Jean region, that's a region I want to see as well. I did, I think it was back in 20, I'm going to say 2013, 14, 2014, around there. I went to Rivière de Loup, and I believe Rimouski's further east than Rivière de Loup. But I went there and I did it was a little whale watching thing. It was a little bus tour company here in Montreal. Basically, you go for the day and you leave in the morning and you go on a boat in Trois Rivières, Three Rivers, and you get to watch some whales in the St. Lawrence and the Gulf. I guess you can call it the Gulf of St. Lawrence. So yeah, and then I did a road trip with a friend, maybe 3-4 years ago, and to New Brunswick. And of course, I was born in New Brunswick, and it was my first time going back since I was living there. So yeah, that was a few years ago. I visited like Moncton, Bathurst. It was just a quick road trip for like a day or two. One of my friends was picking up their brother, I think it was, to bring to Montreal or something. I can't remember the details, but yeah, it was a very quick road trip. I lived in like the Fredericton area, and where they were, it was like Bathurst, that sort of place. So, yeah, I got to see the Atlantic Ocean for the first time, and call me crazy, but I know that the ocean is saltwater. The Atlantic Ocean is saltwater, and I got really excited. And call me crazy, but I put my finger in the ocean and I took a little taste of my finger to taste the salt water. I didn't swallow it or anything. I just wanted to actually say that I touched the ocean and hey, it's actually salt water, and it was salt water. So, and then of course this year I went to Halifax, which is also out east. Spent a day there, my first time on a plane. So, what I'm saying is, yeah, eventually I want to go check out the East Coast again. Also, Eastern Quebec, the Gaspé, I think, is a cool place that I want to go see as well. We got here as well some more comments. He's saying, Orhan, he has 2 official days left of school of exams, and he has 2 official days of school left for exams, and then leftover assignments. So good for you, Transit Fan 93, Orhan. Hopefully you finish successfully. Hey, we got Ryan here, Ryan Hector, who I actually almost ran into him a few times over the last couple of days on my lunchtime walks. I'm doing good, Ryan. Thanks so much. Hopefully you are as well. All right, Orhan, enjoy your movie. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. And Ethan is saying that his family's going to go to Petite Saguenay for 2 weeks from Montreal. Well, have fun there. I don't know if you have I'm going to have to check if you have a YouTube channel. I'll definitely look into that if you can get some content. And yeah, for sure there, Orhan, the submarine story, that was quite the interesting story as well. Yeah, so kind of eerie if you think about it. They're an ocean craft looking at another ocean craft that was lost, and they ended up getting lost in the ocean as well. So yeah, all right guys, so let's check here. Let's go to the comments on my videos over the last week or so. And the way I'm going to do this is, it's kind of hard to type while I'm holding the phone, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to verbally reply to the comments, and then I'll actually type the responses to the comments at a later time. But I will actually reply through typing soon enough, so don't worry about that. A lot of these comments are just general comments about my most popular video. This is a video that went viral, my garbage truck fire video, downtown Montreal. This is a video that's at, I think, almost 500,000 views, and it just literally took off last fall. This was filmed. Let me just check here. I want to see when this was actually filmed and uploaded. So this here was uploaded back in, let's go here, Details. Like I said, this is an old Chromebook. So this here, it was filmed on December 13th, 2021. So this is when this video was filmed. This is, of course, a garbage truck that caught fire in downtown Montreal. No injuries, no serious damage, but it was pretty cool to see the response and everything. And there's where they were trying to put it out with a fire extinguisher. There's when it first started, and eventually it was all smoke. Then eventually, fire department arrived from the station down the street. Station 25, and they eventually opened the back of the garbage truck up. As you can see, I'm just showing you little clips, and eventually put the fire out. If you go over here, where's the view of the actual fire? Well, anyways, it's around here somewhere, but in the actual thumbnail of the video, you could see just how, yeah, right there, you can see how the fire was quite strong inside. So yeah, this video got a lot of views, and I guess that was just, I got lucky with YouTube, the algorithm. And what ended up happening was the video went, I wouldn't say viral. I don't even know, what does viral mean? How many views do you need for a video to go viral? Millions? Well, this thing didn't get millions. It got a couple of thousand views, like over 24 hours, and then tens of thousands of views. Since it was published, I think we're at almost 500,000 views. Let's take a look. But the point is, I mean, this is my most popular video. And I'm not, just gonna check here. And a lot of comments I get, I just put like a little check mark for this video, because most of them are just comments or not really questions. Some of them are in foreign languages, so I'll just check here. Sorry for the slowness of the loading. Gonna go down here. Just want to see how many views we have on this video. So my point is, tonight I'm not really going to respond much to the comments on this video. Oh man, Chrome is so frustrating to use. I'm just trying to scroll down here and I can't. Oh, there we go. Okay. So we're at, yeah, 628,000 views. So this is a video that has 494 comments. So a lot of those I just put like a little heart check mark to acknowledge that I replied, or I saw the comments. Most of them are just talking about the video. But anyways, my point is I'm not going to reply to a lot of those comments on there, because most of them are just general comments about the video. But we'll go now to my other videos, my other comments. So we'll start from the earliest one. So let's go here. So we have Brandon, who replied to my community post where I was mentioning during the live stream tonight. He's saying he's going to be in Montreal from today until next Sunday. So Brandon, I hope you have a good visit to Montreal. Not sure where you are coming from, but definitely enjoy your stay here. Get some content. I know you have a pretty cool YouTube channel. And yes, I'm in dark mode here, guys. I like dark mode for my devices. Sunjeeb, awesome video. Thanks a lot, Sunjeeb. Another comment, awesome video. Sunjeeb, of course, I think he's gone away for a couple of weeks to the US. He's going to be getting some content there. Have a good trip there, Sunjeeb. Cat Police 3689. This is a lovely clip. I like this clip. Thanks a lot there, Cat Police. This is of a short that I did with some pigeons taking a bath in downtown Montreal in a park. We got Zainab Akbar 4317, always commenting on my videos. I think he or she is a local Montrealer. Good morning, Patrick. Nice to hear you again. Thank you. JTCQC 9310 saying nice. Thank you as well. This is one of my latest videos. It's what happens at the end of when they shut down the power of the tracks, and there's as a result of an emergency or something. That's what happens after. So they announce that the power is restored to the tracks, and then the metro power is on, and then you get the announcement that it's the end of the emergency code and normal service has resumed. That's one of my latest videos if you want to check that out. Great video, Patrick, from Ryan Hector. Ryan Hector, of course, as I just mentioned, I think he's in the South Shore of Montreal. He does a lot of RTL videos as well as Rodrigo sightings. So thanks a lot, Ryan. So this was, imagine if in English the TTS voice accompanied the French announcements for emergencies. It would be 4 emergency tones followed by the French announcement 2 times and English announcement once. Yeah, good point. And I'm going to tell you this, for certain announcements in the metro, they do both languages, English and French, specifically for evacuation. So if they're evacuating the metro train, evacuating the station, they will do it in both official languages, English and French. Very rare to see that or hear that. All other announcements, it's strictly French. So, but and these codes, by the way, for like the code 900s, the emergency codes, are usually for STM staff. So, except for when they tell you estimated time for service resuming, or if the service has resumed, that's for clientele. That's usually always in French as well. That Fano F-Cars, when the REM opens, could you please film a ride of it? Yes, absolutely. The question is, when is the REM going to open? We've been hearing for months now that the REM's supposed to open this past spring. And then we heard it was only going to be a few days to a few weeks after summer. And oh yeah, there's a band, of course, called REM. This is, of course, for the REM Light Metro Network. So yeah, basically they were going to be opening this section here from Brossard Station all the way to Central Station. They were supposed to open it this spring. Then they said there was delays a couple of days to a couple of weeks past spring, so we're now a few days in the summer, and we still haven't heard any news. And also, they have to do 30 days of simulated test runs of the actual service, the actual schedule of the service. So don't know what's going on there, guys. Obviously, a lot of this is uncertain. When is the REM going to open this section? I really don't know. Even their website doesn't have much for news. The last news update was on May 12th, and they're just talking about a podcast. And here's the timeline. If you look here, this was from October 21st, 2022. By the way, if you want to see some trains being tested from the REM, I do have a playlist on my channel. So see, this is from their website. It was supposed to open in spring of 2023. But guess what? We're now in summer. We're a few days in the summer, so obviously we're delayed. But back to the original question, the original comment. Will I go there to film the ride? I don't know if I'm going to go there on the actual opening day. It's probably going to be a bit hectic, and I'll probably be at work. I can't afford to really miss a day of work, but I might go the evening of the opening. But it all depends on the day. We'll see, right? But certainly I will get some early footage of the REM when it opens. I can rest assure you of that. Go here. I'll check the chat board in a minute, guys, so don't worry. So you're saying nice there. Thank you, France. Zainab Akbar. Cool, Patrick. Replying to one of my fire truck videos. Another one. Hey, Patrick, from Zainab. This was from Sock Cop. Sock Cop's a fellow YouTuber in Alabama, the United States of America, USA. Does comedy, does a cool show, sort of like what Bass Guy does, aka Jack Casey, the Bass Guy show, who did this show today, by the way. Jack was doing a show earlier. I think he's at a concert right now. He's in a concert at St. Anne de Bellevue, checking out a band that he wanted to see. So yeah, check out Sock Cop. There's a link on that video. Someone replying to my hydraulic elevator video. Nice. And I haven't really done a lot of elevator videos lately, so I'm gonna try to get more elevator videos in. Jane James, she's from Alberta. She was absent from my channel for a while. I think she was having some health issues. She seems to be doing better now. She's back, so good health to you, Jane. Hopefully you're doing much better. Good to see you again. Helium Tran, always giving me nice emojis. I think other YouTubers too, he gives nice emojis, so thank you, Helium, again. Hi, Liam. Always a pleasure to see your positive emojis. Ryan, talk about perfect timing. Great catch, Patrick. Yeah, that fire truck going by. Thank you, Ryan. Then we have here, Bass Guy. This is real fun, better than La Ronde. Yeah, so the joke is, you know, that La Ronde these days, the amusement park is not really fun, and an elevator ride is funner than going to the amusement park. So, good comment there. Always humor there from Jack. Thomas Mala, 2952. He knows this Provigo. An angry one. Yeah, that's the Provigo from LaSalle. That's where that was filmed, exactly, right near Angry That was my, oh wow, someone replying to my video, St. John, New Brunswick, seen above. That was from my Halifax trip on the way back. More comments from Helium. Cat Police, classic Provigo, Loblaws classic store. They still have the elevators. Yeah, and I think a lot of the Provigo stores have those elevators, which is pretty cool if you think about it. Who's this? Jose Leono Caberinato 995. I spent the whole day at that station after school and I only saw the train. I didn't get on. Yeah, so yeah, if you ever come to Montreal and you're into trains, it's a really good place to go. And he's talking about Lucien Lallier station, right near the Bell Center. And of course, the metro goes there, the Orange Line. Chrissy Messy Transit, another fellow YouTuber, transit enthusiast. So Patrick, what are some of the things you want from Montreal's public transit scene in the future? Well, obviously better service, better frequency. I think it's what we all want, as much of a perfect transit system as possible. You know, better reliability, meaning more frequency, buses that go further, dependability, cheaper transit fares. But I'd like to see perhaps the metro being extended to the West Island. I know we have the REM now, but I think the metro would complement the REM. It would be cool to see like the metro extended somehow. Of course, the East REM, we're talking about the REM in the East. Yeah, but it's basically better, more frequency and I guess cheaper transit, but you can't have everything. So we have a comment here, the MR73 Montreal Metro ride in both directions on the same train. This is one I did a couple of weeks ago. Someone commented, having grown up always riding, this is Godspeed 7. Having grown up always riding the MR73, seeing the new Azure trains was pretty jaw-dropping experience. Those new trains are crazy nice. That said, I do hope they at least keep an MR73 active, even in a long time. It would be nice to ride the MR73 in 10, 20, maybe 30 years. So, yeah, I do agree. You know, the new Azures, if you haven't been to Montreal and since they started, it's going to be weird and unique to experience them. But I guess, you know, everything ages, everything has to be replaced eventually. But I think they do have at least another 20 years left, so you're lucky in that regard. They probably will keep some MR73s, just like they kept the MR63s. Also, they kept a couple of the MR90 trains for the Du Montagne line. Those were, of course, outdoor trains. So yeah, it's I definitely agree with that. Good ride, my dear Pat. Thank you. I think that's Mr. Dumont. Somebody commenting on a service disruption. Again, yep, Emmanuel, always service disruptions. Always something. I'm going to check the chat board, guys. Don't worry. Actually, no, I'll check it now. Why not? 'Cause, I don't want to get too far behind. Where did I leave off here? Okay, I was around here. Canada, wildfires out of control. Yeah, very bad season for wildfires. Very bad season in terms of climate change and global warming. We're seeing the effects of it. You know, this is reality. We got to take care of our planet. It's the only planet we have. I'm not trying to be political. I'm being real. You can't throw away your only home. You know, there's no other planet to go to. So we got to take care of this one. But yeah, pretty bad. Oh, look, we have Jack here, Bass Guy Show. So he's on the way to his concert he wants to see. Pat, I have to go, but just saying hello. Yeah, hopefully you have enjoy your show, enjoy your dinner, have a couple of drinks there, Jack. And St. Anne de Bellevue. What's the name of the band he was going to see? It's right on the tip of my tongue. It's in St. Anne de Bellevue tonight. I'll have to look into that. But he's going to see a band there. They have like a musical show. We have Galactic here. Hey, good evening, Galactic. Hope you're well, mate. Yeah, a lot of wildfires for sure. What else do we check more comments here on the chat board before I go back to the other comments? So Ryan is mentioning there was a fire underneath the REM. Yes, there was a truck that caught fire underneath the REM, the REM tracks, this week, I think, or last week. The good news is the damage, I think, was superficial. It was just like smoke or sleet or whatever you want to call it. They did a emergency inspection after that, and they didn't find anything wrong. In fact, I think the trains they resumed testing the trains that same day within 12 hours of that happening. So I don't think any damage from that is causing the delays. I don't know what is causing the delays. I really don't know what the issue is. It could be something with the software on the trains. It could be infrastructure issues. Could be maybe something with the extreme heat outside in the summer that is only... Maybe it's an issue that they're only realizing now because it's summer. They couldn't see it in the spring or winter. I don't know. I really wish we did know, because I think it would make it more interesting to know why exactly is the REM being delayed. Yeah, so Alex, good evening to you, mate. Yeah, there's a cool glass elevator as well in the library at Berry-UQAM. I filmed that a few times. Alex, good evening. Yeah, so you're saying it sucks. There's no fireworks this year for Saint Jean Baptiste. Yeah, and the reason why there's no fireworks is, of course, there's a fire ban. Right now, there's a fire ban happening in most of Quebec, so you can't have any fireworks going on. You have to wait until it cools off or that fire ban eases. I even heard they might postpone it till the fall or winter, so we'll have to see. Modern times. So back to the video comments here. I'll get back to the chat board in another few minutes. I'll film for another 12 minutes or so, 15 minutes, and I'll call it a night. I'm gonna do this again sometime. I like it. It's fun. Cool Trains in Montreal. This is another great YouTuber who does great train videos. Let me know when you're planning to go to the Expo Rail Museum. He has a year pass. Lucky him, so he can go whenever and take his time with the place. So that's great. Good to hear. Good to hear there, Grant. Cool Trains in Montreal. I met him in person a few times. Really cool guy. So yeah, I'll definitely keep you updated. I do plan to go there for sure in the summer. What I'm waiting for is the MR90 trains to get there, so I could see them on display. But Expo Rail doesn't know when they're going to be arriving, so I don't know if I'm going to wait until they arrive, or I'm just going to say the heck with it and go. We'll see. Zainab, what happened to Set 48? So Set 48 was the train I got on, or it was a train that was at McGill while the service disruption was going on. So that service disruption, Zainab, was because somebody at Atwater Station went in a tunnel or something. Set 48 was the one that was, there was a metro train at McGill while the service disruption was going on. And when I was filming at McGill, that was the train that was there. And that was the one that left in my video once service resumed. So there was nothing wrong with the train at McGill, Set 48. It was further down the line at Atwater. So STO, if you want to ride the free STO weekend shuttle to Gatineau Park, you better come in August. It will be closed in September. So Gatineau's right across from Ottawa. So yeah, for sure, I want to check it. When I do go to Ottawa, I'm going to check out Gatineau as well. It's 2 for 1 for me. Those two are they're both pretty cool to check out. Ottawa's in Ontario and Gatineau's right across the river. Trains as seen, 7838, beautiful subway video. Thank you. You get a lot of people from around the world that are in the trains coming to our channels here. Cool trains. Leaking from skylights is pretty normal. Probably a silicone seal failure. If you go to Anger on Metro Station when it's raining, there's a lot of leakage going on there. You'll see, and the glass, where the glass is, the skylights. I know a lot of Metro stations, they're redoing the skylights. Jolicoeur, Verdun. That should be pretty nice. Be cool to see a video through the Verdun skylight, or the Monk skylight, once it's all cleaned up. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. Be nice and clean. Nice ride, thank you. Another comment from JTCQC 3910. Helium Tran, thanks for the emojis. It's not good. Yeah, so these are just garbage truck fire comments. Must have smelled lovely. Interesting thing about that day, the wind was not against me, so the wind was taking the smoke away. I really didn't smell anything. I was lucky in that regard. But I'm sure people, the other block, smelt it. The way the wind was blowing in that direction, I'm sure they smelt it. Julia is, of course, she's a member. I'm going to get to that in a minute about my page membership. Julia's in Indonesia. Great friend of the channel. Thank you, Julia. The water looks purple. This is commenting from a channel, from a water fountain I did for my channel, water fountain video. Complexe des Jardins, some of you may know it. Like Cat Police, he said he remembers it from 10 years ago. Yeah, it's been, I think that's when it opened, about 10 years ago. Canadian dude, so sweet. Thank you for that. Commenting on my elevator video. Yes, the iconic fountain that we all know and love. Yeah, very iconic in Complexe des Jardins. Zainab saying the same thing. Very beautiful. Yes. Nice video from Numu. Thank you, Numu. TLC Snow Team. Jorma, he's in the West Island as well. Saying hi. Good evening to you. Good day to you if you're watching this replay, if you're there live. We have one here. This is from area code 212. I assume he or she lives wherever 212 is. Let's see. Where is area code 212? I assume they're referencing where they live. 212 area code is in New York. So that's from New York State. Even maybe New York City. Manhattan, really? Manhattan, New York. Wow, so somebody from Manhattan? Really, that's awesome. So he's saying, or maybe he could be a fan of Manhattan, I don't know. But he's saying, or she's saying, I'd like to see more videos of you going about your routine on weekends. Like going to the stores, going on walks to the park, around neighborhood, etc. That might be a good time for a Q&A video. Yeah, that's a good idea, you know, just kind of like a day in the life of me, but I don't really like to focus on me too much, as I was saying earlier. But I could do something that shows you maybe the commutes that I take on the way to places, or at least from the transit perspective. But yeah, that's a great idea. I like that. I'll definitely consider that. And I was considering that for a while, just showing you, you know, what it's like doing a trip here in Montreal. Catch my breath here a bit. Catherine, Katharina looks like a foreign language, maybe German or something. Commenting on my garbage video. Well, thank you for the comment. Nice video as well from JTCQC again. My Metro Orange Line video. Thank you. Good afternoon, Patrick. What a nice day to go around downtown. That's from Zainab. Yeah, thank you, Zainab. And another, Chris asking, very similar to the other question, when the REM opens, do you plan to take the first train? As I said, it depends on if I'm off that day. I don't really want to miss work, and it could be hectic, but I do plan to get one of the first trains on the REM, whether that day, that night, that weekend. So yeah, definitely I'll do that. Lolicha 5136. I love the MTL Metro, but I only take it about once a month. Yeah, so some people, for various reasons, they don't take the Metro often, which is fine. It's good that you do take it sometimes and you get to experience it. So thanks for the comment. They're a beautiful cat. I'm a big cat lover. And the rest of these are older comments from the garbage truck fire video. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys, for this. I'm gonna go back to the chat board here. So yeah, I enjoy doing that. It's cool, you know, to respond to my viewers and respond to your comments. And as I always say, you know, if you ever do have comments, please leave them in the videos. Feel free to leave them in the videos. Questions, comments, suggestions, criticisms. Obviously be respectful. It's very rare I have disrespectful comments. I'm lucky in that regard. I don't usually have any trolls or anything. Even in the chat, everyone behaves. I like that. So thank you, everybody. I'm gonna get to one more thing here, so I'll check the chat. So yeah, we're talking about the glass elevators, the fireworks. Hopefully, Ryan, hopefully they have the MR63 at the museum, because they are the first Metro that has been put into service since the 1960s. It's part of history. That's a really iconic. Yes, Ryan, they do have the MR63 at the Expo Rail. Here's a picture of it. Maybe I can find a fellow YouTuber that may have that. I'll go to the home page. Nope. Somebody might have a video of that, or at least a picture. Let's see here. MR63 Expo Rail. It is at Expo Rail. There's one there, and there's also one at the Université de Montréal. Here it is. This is somebody, Spectacular Trains in Montreal. I think I've heard of this gentleman before. I'm not sure, but anyway, here it is. I'll just quickly show you. There it is at Expo Rail, the MR63, the one that's on display. So I don't think you can go in the cab, but Ryan definitely can go. I'm going to check it out when I go to Expo Rail. Also, there's one where you can go in the cab at the Université de Montréal. You can actually go into the Université de Montréal. It's a little building, well, medium-sized building, and it's a place where the students sometimes go and relax and that. So check it out. And the cab is actually open. I think they actually have this piece cut off. I can't remember. I did a video of it, but I lost the video. But I think, I don't know if did Will put it up. Did Redbird put it up? Redbird's a fellow YouTuber. Redbird. MR63. But anyways, there it is. That's at Expo Rail. So Ryan, it is at Expo Rail. There's an old Metro map on this gentleman's video. So yeah. Let's see. Here's Redbird. This is Will, fellow YouTuber. I don't think he has his video up of the MR63 at Expo Rail. Check it out here and see. I know he did some pictures of it. Redbird Lost in Transit. See if he has any. No, he doesn't have any videos from that visit to the one at the Université de Montréal. No, he doesn't have any videos yet, so I don't know why I'm having a hard time with this scrolling here on the Google Chrome. Anywho, he has some old videos of them. He doesn't have the one where he visited the Université de Montréal, but yeah, check it out. It's forget what building it's in, but just Google it. It's there, MR63 Université de Montréal. Yeah, check it out in the summer for sure. And I think it's open till 7 p.m. on weekdays, the one at the Université de Montréal. Let's see here. Yeah, nice. This is a funny saying, nice garbage video. Nice garbage video, yeah. Well, you know, there are people that are into fires and trucks, and, you know, that's the thing about YouTube and communities. There's so many communities out there. Whether it's emergency vehicles, trucks, trains, planes, toilets, ceiling fans, buses, whatever you can think of, there's a community out there for it, and it's awesome. You know, it's really cool. And some of us cross paths. Some communities overlap, like metros and trains. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this, guys. I do want to point one thing out before I go. If you do, no pressure at all. It's totally optional. But if you ever want to join my channel as a member, 8 Tomato Roblox is a member. If you look up here, he has like a cool little badge and all that. See, he's in green. He has a little badge. It's $5 a month. So I mean, look, there's no pressure, and if you join, there's nothing really different about it. It's just like a way to show support, you know. And it's obviously optional, and even if you do it for 1 month or 2 months, a year, 20 years, doesn't matter. I know some people join for a month and then they stopped, and I appreciate that. You know, it's just a way to show support for the channel. All you have to do, guys, is you just go to a video here, any video on my channel, and you hit join. And when you hit join, see, $4.99 a month, and it tells you you get a little badge there, like 8 Tomato has. Basically my little channel icon, which is from the James Webb Space Telescope, and this was made by TechNet990, fellow YouTuber TechNet990, and he did that logo. Thanks to you, buddy. But yeah, if you ever want to join, just hit the join button, and no pressure. It's just a little way of, you know, showing support. So yeah, that's about it I wanted to point out. Yeah, hey Nathan, welcome back, buddy. Nathan was saying that the wildfires are causing a lot of smoke where he is, so hopefully you stay safe there. Nathan, of course, is near Rimouski at Labique. He has a beautiful route of the ocean train, the Via Rail ocean train, and some cool freight trains that go by him. And he has a view from his window. He actually films from his window often. Hey Zainab, good to see you again, Zainab. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for your comments. I was mentioning he or she often comments. Ryan, hopefully we'll meet up one day. We'll cross paths. Like I said, if anyone wants to collaborate or meet up and you know, do some filming together, I have done quite a few collaborations. Just leave a comment. If you want to shoot me an email ever, if you want to leave a comment that you don't want others to see, or you have a request for a video, or, you know, somewhere to film in Montreal or whatnot, it's Sky of the Universe 8608 at gmail.com, which is of course written right here on my channel. Right here, it should be there. About right there. And yeah, my email's here. Good old Google Chrome does not want to scroll for me. I just don't get it. But anyways, has a mind of its own here. Maybe it's just getting old, this computer, this Chromebook, I don't know. I just can't scroll down. On a Windows computer, you just tap wherever. Oh, maybe that. There we go. Okay. Yeah, down here. Where's the about me section? Oh, here. I have to click on this. So my email, if you ever want to email me requests or anything, it's right there. skytheuniverse8608@gmail.com. This I have to fix. If you have Discord, guys, join our Transit Fan servers. It's really awesome. I met a lot of cool people there. I have to fix this because this isn't valid anymore. It's they don't have the numbers in Discord anymore for usernames. Just add Sky of the Universe. It's all one word. Sky of the Universe. That's my Discord username. And we're how are we doing? So I opened my channel December 27th, 2015. We're at 2,767,000 views. So definitely not a top YouTuber. I do this mostly for fun, but hey, thanks guys for that. As I said, if you ever want to collaborate or you have questions, comments, anything, just feel free to leave a comment or question or anything. Go back here to the live. Sky became yellow again. We had a break of it. Oh, so Nathan, yeah, he's saying the sky is yellow in Rimouski because of the wildfires. He had a bit of a break. I guess the wind shifted, and now he's back to a yellow sky because of the smoke. Zainab, what am I doing? Yeah, just doing a live here. Might rest a little bit after this. Maybe head to see a friend. He's in LaSalle. Don't know yet for sure. Zainab, hot. It's going to rain tonight. Yeah, it's supposed to rain. Zainab, hopefully you have a good weekend as well. Thanks, Ryan. Yeah, so definitely, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thanks for watching, everybody, and as always, feel free to leave a comment. Show you one more time me, just out of respect, courtesy. Here we go, the camera's here. So yeah, good night, everybody. Thanks for watching, and yeah, as always, more videos to come, and see what I can film this weekend. I got my air conditioner on behind me. Yeah, so see you, Nathan. Good night, Zainab, Ryan, everyone that's there. Have a good night, and thanks for watching. And as I always say, more videos to come. One more look at the infinite tunnel of YouTube. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that. So cool, eh? How every screen slowly changes. That's awesome, man. Have a good night, everybody. Curious, as I'm leaving here, how many screens can I replicate? That is so awesome. It's like an infinite tunnel. Infinite tunnel. See ya, Henry. Have a good night, boss. All right. Yeah, man. Good night, guys.